One of the cognitive skills that we work on at LearningRx is visual processing. This is a really critical skill. When it's strong, it'll show up as things like a lot of kids are really great at art, or more mechanically inclined, or just kids who have a stronger imagination. Loving puzzles. This is one of my wife's strongest skills. She loves puzzles. It's one of my weakest. It also drives your internal GPS. So many times I'll be coming to a T in the road with my wife. I'm driving and I'm like, I go left here, right, babe? And she's like, nope, you go right. So this is an area I need to strengthen. So the other area that it can show up to as well is it can impact reading enjoyment. Like, for example, when people make the comment the book's better than the movie, usually they have strong visual processing because when they're reading, they're getting these vivid mental images of what they're reading, which makes reading really fun. There's a lot of kids or adults who are really good at reading, but don't like it because it's more like words on a page. It's also critical for math, right? Because math is very visual, especially when you get into story and word problems. If a child is able to picture the scenario, the train left the station, et cetera, it really helps them understand what's being asked for. What are things that you can do to strengthen it if this is an area of weakness for your child or yourself? One is to actually do puzzles and push yourself to, if you have a younger child, maybe, just a few hundred or maybe even 50 pieces to a puzzle, then 100, then 200, then 400, then 1,000. Tanagrams. So tanagrams are those plastic pieces that are different shapes. So trapezoids, triangles, squares, rectangles. Use them to make a picture. The more that you can get your child to actually picture something, it's going to help them develop visual processing. Get books on learning how to draw, and it helps kids see the relationships between lines and shapes and different sizes, things like that. Another thing that I think can be great would be if you have a child write a story, have them then draw it. Draw a scene from it. Or if they're reading something out loud, ask them to describe what they're seeing, right? Well, what did the man look like? What was he wearing? What kind of a day was it? How far was it to the store? What kind of store was it? Trying to get them to picture what they're reading and things like that can help develop that. Also, there's a lot of games like Blockus, Qubits, which creates 3D ability. So there's a lot of fun ways to build visual processing, and I hope that helps you out.